Hello Sag. Oh, that was quick. Welcome to your reading for mid-November. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Pulling a simple past, present, future spread for you today, but I'm starting off with the RKO deck just to get an overview. Interesting, we have the Fatalist and we have the Inventor. I see. Who else had the Inventor? I think it was Libra. Now these two cards together is the energy of being very graceful in the face of conflict. Being very graceful at accepting change, and no matter what life has thrown at you, no matter what kind of hardships you've dealt with, you've kept your you've held your head up high. I feel like you haven't given in to that despair. You haven't given in to any kind of chaos within your mind, and you found the irony and the humor in all of it. I feel like you haven't let anything threaten you. And you've accepted that the only thing that is constant in life is change. So I don't see you clinging on to anything right now. If anything, if you've lost anything, whether it is something to do with your career or it is something to do with love or even a part of yourself, I feel like you're just operating from a place of grace and dignity and keeping your balance, which is wonderful. Now, the Inventor is the energy of Archimedes and Da Vinci all rolled into one. It is the energy of being a problem solver and being wise and good-hearted and using every single broken piece that has been offered to you and almost amalgamating all of those pieces into something wonderful. You know how when we're trying to recycle, right, and then we use like bottle caps and all of that random junk and turn it into a work of art. I see you doing that. So if a tower has fallen for you, I see you picking up those bricks bit by bit and creating a castle for yourself. I don't know what's happened here, but I see you in a very emotionally mature energy, Sag. And that's wonderful to see right before we hit your season. I can't wait for Sagittarius season. I'm so done with Scorpio season. All that digging deep and introspection and shadow work, I've had my fill of it. We need a little bit of happy-go-lucky energy. We need a little bit of travel. We need a little bit of looking at the bigger picture. And I see you bringing that to your life. I see you creating something wonderful for yourself. It's almost like the universe gave you lemons and you didn't just make lemonade, you made a lemon pound cake. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see. What was in the recent past for you? Oh, nice. 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I'm going to get one more here, but I suddenly got this image of what I just said about, and the Magician. Yes, creation. What I said about life giving you lemons and you making lemon pound cake, I should add that you made that lemon pound cake just for yourself. Because you realize that, again, the only thing that is constant is change, and the only constant in your life, again, is you. Everybody else is a variable. So I feel like you did invest a lot within your own self. Now, in this particular deck, unlike the others, the 9 of Pentacles is represented by a fairly aged woman. No gender in tarot, but this does talk about investing in yourself, investing in your own well-being and your emotional and mental health. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you made the most of all the opportunities that were given to you, which is quite wonderful. The Magician is the energy of manifestation, of creating your own reality and realizing that the tools that you have been blessed with need to be put to good use. And you did just that with the Inventor and the Magician. You could be forming a business, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be developing a deeper relationship with self rather than looking outward for that validation, you know. We will get a Lenormand to bridge these cards, but let's see what's in the present for you. Oh my God, I love it, Saj. What in the world? How beautiful is this energy? We have two nines. We have the Nine of Cups and we have the King of Cups. I am not getting selfishness at all. I am getting self-reliance. I'm getting a realization of your self-worth. Nines represent individual solo energy. Okay, unlike the tens, which represent two energies coming together to form a beautiful life. For me, the goal is the nines of cups and pentacles, because that is something that is in your hands. Once you become whole and complete within yourself is when you can attract an opportunity or a relationship that is whole and complete within itself as well, because that prevents codependency, right? So with the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you were constantly filling your own cup. You were fulfilling your own wishes. You were doing everything that you needed to do to raise your emotional quotient. And again, this Fatalist card is very similar to the King of Cups. You see how the waters are turbulent, right? Very, very choppy, but he's standing his ground. And no gender in tarot, just take the energy with you. And it's almost like he's calm. He's calm, cool, collected. That whatever life throws at me, I will handle it with dignity and with grace. There is no chaos here in your mind. You're just accepting life for what it is. Ups and downs, roses and thorns all included. And that is what is bringing about these happy wish fulfillments for you. Because you're going with the flow. Stunning energy. I absolutely love it. And your reading is going with the flow as well. I'm not hiccuping at all. Let's see for the future. Oh my God, we have three nines. Okay, that is mental. That is absolutely mental. Three nines. What are the odds? What are the odds, Sag? It's not a great nine, but it's a nine nonetheless. Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Tower with the Seven of Pentacles. Look, with the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups at the bottom, and the Six of Swords, you are leaving bullshit behind. Plain and simple. I don't know if this was a relationship for you, or it was a career path, or it was just the way you conducted yourself in your life. It just wasn't sitting well. And you realize that, and you're just like, to hell with it. I can't be in this nightmarish state. I can't be in this state of feeling like there are a million eyes on me watching my every move. You started with the Six of Swords, I feel like, doing things that kept you calm, that kept you at ease, without having to explain yourself to anybody. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, I feel like you are setting your intention to the future. You're looking at distant horizons. You're discerning what it is that you want to create for yourself with the Magician card. And with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups, again, you're just like, if that is going to cause me pain, I'm outie. You know, I don't want this. And with the Four of Pentacles and the Tower, you're just holding back. You're just investing. Oh my God, I can go on and on. You're just investing in what is going to bring you that wish fulfillment, regardless of who it is that you are dealing with. Right? I told you, I am not getting a selfish energy here. I feel like you have been burnt in the past, Sag. And it's made you realize that the only investment worth indulging in is the investment in self. Okay, stunning energy. And you know what happens when you do that, right? Once you pull yourself out of this energy of, I have to prove myself to other people. Once you start telling yourself, the only person I have to prove myself to is myself, is when the universe brings in blessings. Is when your life becomes a whole lot calmer. Okay, let's see. We have a stork. Now, the stork talks about news. It talks about birthing something. It talks about creating something. That's what I've been talking about. Literally, the inventor, the magician, the stork. It talks about the arrival of something. Some of you may be expecting a baby. If you are, congratulations. If not, this could be birthing a new relationship, birthing a new idea, birthing a new philosophy of love, right? Birthing a new business. And all of it is being created from this very, very wholesome and wise place. I absolutely love it. What a stunning reading for you. The moon wanted to show itself. We have mice. Interesting. I feel with the mice card, you may have dealt with a lot of people who didn't really have your back. Okay? You may have dealt with people who were selfish, who only had their own best interest at heart, and they didn't really give two hoots about how it is that they were treating you or how their actions would affect you. And mice is an energy of destruction, damage, complications, and disappearances. It's possible that you were ghosted. It's possible that people let you down. And it's possible also that you were neglected. So, because of all of that, I feel like you didn't throw a temper tantrum. You're not throwing a temper tantrum. You're holding yourself up with so much grace and dignity, and you're like, to hell with you. You know, you can't fulfill my wishes. I'll fulfill them myself. And again, this could apply in work or in love. There's a very strong energy of to hell with you. I want to keep saying it again and again and again. There's a very strong energy of I am enough for myself. Wow. Strong. Very, very strong. I love it. Birds. This talks about communication. We have two birds here. This talks about travel to an extent. I'm going to get one more. It can talk about, oh wow, we have two. We have whips and ring, very interesting. Okay, now, bouquet at the bottom of the deck. If you were part of, let's say, a relationship where the person that you were dealing with was highly controlling, emotionally manipulative, and just very dominant, not in a good way, I feel like it caused you a whole lot of anxiety, and it may still. Okay, let's be realistic here. It may still. And you may feel like because you have such a big and generous heart, Sag, you're ruled by Jupiter, which is a very expansive planet. You may feel like it is still your duty to cater to this person's every wish. Okay, you may start feeling guilty about, okay, maybe I need to do more. Maybe I don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? But very slowly, or very quickly, I should say, you will realize that it's not your responsibility to heal other people, right? It is possible for some of you as well with the ring card that I'm getting that someone wants to come in and almost claim you. Does that make sense? Claim you or control you. And they may even bring about a very, very high level of commitment with this, but I don't see you accepting it, because I feel like you realize this person's patterns, whoever this is. And this could also be, again, in business. It's possible that somebody wants to come and collaborate and they're bringing in this beautiful offer on the table, but you're just like, no, this is not going to be an equal partnership. This is going to be you bossing me around, plain and simple. Whatever this energy is, it is confusing me, but I feel like it's confusing you too, which is why you're deciding to walk away from this. You're taking your own sweet time to develop your own dreams. The Ten of Swords, originally in the Rider-Waite, it is depicted by the Archbishop of Canterbury, who was assassinated by Henry II. And he was assassinated because the king thought that he was too meddlesome in his affairs, right? I'm feeling like you have this beautiful blueprint for yourself, okay? You have a plan for yourself. You know what you want to create. And a person or people tried to come in and tried to make your journey about themselves, right? They tried to make themselves the main character in your movie. For a while, I think you let them, till you realized that you are the main character in your own life, and you took that power back. These people may try and manipulate you and control you, or this person. I don't see you falling for this BS. I see you being very clear, very concise in your communication, and being very factual about, okay, hell no. You know what I mean? Don't fall for any crap, at least in the next 2 weeks. This energy could very well transmute and eventually come in correctly. Within the next 2 weeks, I don't see it happening, to be very frank. But I see you making lemon pound cake. So good on you. All right. Let's get you some charms to close this off. We have the letters J and W. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. And we have a camera. Talks about memories, reminiscing. For some of you, you may even be photographers. Maybe that's what you're creating. But either way, I feel like if you are taking a little walk down memory lane, make sure you are looking at the good as well as learning from the bad. Okay, make sure that you're not repeating past mistakes. And the camera could also represent someone reminiscing about you, nostalgia about you, feeling a lack of you. It's possible. But there we have it. That was your reading. I hope this helps, Saj. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.